The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms plays a central role in Canada's democracy and legal system. At the Department of Justice Canada, we work with it every day. On April 17, 2026, marking the 44th anniversary of its proclamation, Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Canada, Sean Fraser, visited Library and Archives Canada for a rare opportunity to see the original document and learn how it is carefully preserved. During the visit, we also spoke with two experts to better understand the Charter's history and the work involved in protecting this cornerstone of Canadian democracy.
The proclamation was made with were very high quality. Unfortunately, the ink that was used with the fountain pen to sign the proclamation were not the best ink to resist to light. And so the most challenging part of preserving the proclamation is to adapt to all those different materials and what they need to last the longest possible in our collection. To protect the document from both physical damage and damage from the element and time, we create a case in two parts. The inner part is a solid shell that will protect the document for transport and storage. And the other shell is meant for display with an opaque glass that will turn transparent when a viewer would push a button. And that way we can control exactly how much light is received on the document and prevent the ink from fading.
People don't know that we didn't sign the Charter of Rights in 1982. What we signed was the proclamation of the Constitution Act of 1982.
The proclamation was signed twice. The first copy was signed outside, and then it started raining. They have some raindrops on it. The second version was signed inside, but then they had this accident with the red ink. And that made that those two copies are still unique, and they both have a slight difference in preservation.
During the ceremony, when it was Jean Chrétien's turn to sign, he used a pen that was damaged by Trudeau previously. So he started signing and then realized that the pen was broken, and he swore in front of the Queen. He swore in French because he's a Francophone, so he said, merde. And the Queen, being bilingual, understood clearly and laughed out loud.
Obviously, a document like the proclamation is incredibly valuable. It means a lot for us to have the opportunity to have it in our lab and to work on this document.
Every time I see one of the original of the proclamation of the Constitution Act, I'm like, wow, that's wonderful. I'm allowed to see it every time, and this is a piece of history for us.